Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Wanda. Hi. In today's video, I'll be making a Hello Kitty keychain using inkjet shrink sheets. This product is available in glow in the dark, translucent, and white shrink. For this project, I'll be testing all three out. These are available in 30 sheet packs. Size is A4, 8.5 by 11 inches. These are used to print on an inkjet printer, acrylic markers, color pens, and color powders to draw directly on the shrink sheet. Let's head over to Design Space and click on New Project. Click on Blank Canvas. Click on Upload. Once you're there, click on the image you want and add to Canvas. If you don't see the image here, go over to where it says View All and click on that. And now you can scroll or type in the name. In this case, I'll be typing in Hello Kitty. Scroll down. When you see the image, click on it and then add to Canvas. And here we have an image. If you want more, go back, scroll, find the image, click on it, and then you can add to Canvas. Once you're done, you can go to View, click on it, and there we have the images we'll be using. Now we can start by resizing it. You can change the size by typing it in, or you can pull on any of the corners. To make our keychain, we need an offset. So let's click on that. And now let's change the size of our offset to 0.125. Click on Apply. And now I'll go up to Operation and change the color of the offset. I'll be picking white. Now highlight everything and resize the image. Remember, you're using shrink wrap, which means it will shrink to a fraction of the size. Therefore, you want to choose a perfect size for your keychain. I want my keychains to be from 2 to 2.5 inches. Therefore, I'll need to make this image at least 4.5 inches. We need to add a circle, so let's click on Shapes and Circle. Let's move it over so we can see what we're doing. And now let's go up to size and change the size. Let's make it 0.75. And now click on the circle. And now let's move it over. Change the color. Let's make it white. Click on it, duplicate it, and change the size. You'll want to make this one 0.5. Very important, you don't want your circles to be way too small. In the moment of shrinking, these won't work for you. Highlight both, click on Align, Center, highlight both circles, click on Combine, click on Subtract, and this will make a hole in the middle so that you can put your jump ring through. And now I'll just place it on where I think it'll look nice. Make sure it overlaps on the keychain. This will help it be a little bit more sturdy. Highlight everything and then click on Flatten. I'll do the same steps off of camera for the rest of the images. Once you're done, just click on Make. You can save it as a project. In this case, I won't. And now we're ready to print our image. I'll be printing a couple of different images so that I can test this material out. I'll be moving my image down a little bit so it's not too close in the moment of cutting. Once you're sure, click on Continue. Click on Send to Printer. Choose your printer. I'll be using an Epson 2800. Turn the bleed off. You can click on System Dialog if you want. Let's continue. Click on Print. All right, this is how our image turned out, although we have a couple of more images. Now, we need to cut this. I'll be using this TeckWrap purple mat, which is a strong grip mat. I'll be placing it on my mat the same way it appears on Design Space. To make sure this doesn't move, although this is a strong grip mat, I just want to make sure. I'll be using some washi tape. I'll be placing 4 small pieces. All right, there we have it. To set base material, I'll click on Browse All Material. I'll be using a setting I created, so I'll type in the search bar, shrink. Click on Shrink Plastic and then click on Done. And lastly, click on More Pressure and remember material setting. And now let's head to our Cricut and start cutting. Before taking out your mat, make sure it cut through. And here we have it. Let's take off all the washi tape. Be very careful, you don't want to ruin your sheets. And also, I suggest before touching it, make sure your ink dries up. Here you see me cutting the sheet in half just to make sure I can maneuver this a little bit better. And here I'm just trying to click off a little bit where the machine cut through. This will help it come out much easier. And then just kind of stick your fingers in the cuts and slide. I find that this helps me out a lot. Remember to be very gentle so you don't break the material. As long as your machine cuts through, you'll be fine. And here we have it. Now I'll do the rest of the sheets off of camera so the video runs much quicker. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I'll be testing out the white sheets, the translucent sheets, and the glow-in-the-dark sheets. I'll be shrinking these in this oven with 320 degrees Fahrenheit for about 2 minutes. To shrink these, you can use an oven or you can use a heat gun. I'll be using an oven as you saw. We have these 4 images. This one's with white sheets. These 2 are with the glow-in-the-dark sheets. And this one is translucent sheet. And now let's get these in the oven. I have parchment paper. And now let's just put them on here. Try to fit them nicely. Make sure they're not touching each other. Otherwise, if they're too close in the moment of shrinking, they could end up shrinking one on top of the other. And this will ruin them. Therefore, I'll make sure not to put them too close to each other. TeckWrap recommends the temperature be at 160 Celsius for 1 to 2 minutes, which in my case, I'm using a 320 degrees Fahrenheit for about 2 minutes. All right, they're ready. As you can see, they shrunk to about a 46%. Once you get these out of the oven, make sure to place a heavy object over them. This will help make them flat. And here you have them. Turned out beautiful. You can compare the white from the translucent one. These 2 are the glow-in-the-dark ones. And I'll show you in 3, 2, 1. As you can see, it's really bright. We're not quite done, so let's add this to our keychain. This will make it look very pretty. You can also add other kinds of keychains to it. And if you watched to the end and you like this video, don't forget to give us a like. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. See you on the next video. Bye bye.